This year was tough, but let me start at the beginning. On January 24th, 2025, I lost my high-paid tech job. Well, I guess that wasn't that high, but it was for me. I was able to pay my bills, I was able to pay my tuition for a second bachelor degree, all out of pocket, and I even was able to save some money, so it was a good job. And I started looking for another one in the same domain, although I wasn't successful. Months flew by, still nothing. Well, you won't be surprised if I'll tell you that my anxiety was over the top, along with the self-blame. I started reflecting on myself and my performance, and began to think that maybe I could have kept my job if I was more proactive. Don't get me wrong, I was never ever a lame employee, and people usually like working with me. But could I spoke louder? Could I try to integrate myself in the different departments? On the other hand, would it be ethical to stick my quality engineering nose into not so quality engineering business? Probably not. But other people do that, and that works for them. So why couldn't I be that girl? Anyway, by the month 6, I began to realize that this job was gone, and that was time to start working on something else. Oh, by the way, did I mention I was in school for the past 4 years? I think I did. And my plan is to continue my education, simply saying grad school is on the list for New Year resolution. The problem is, the programs I apply for, they're like super competitive. I mean it, super competitive. And to get in, I need a clinical experience, research experience, all of that. So I need to pay my dues. Eventually I kissed goodbye to the tech and began looking for clinical/research experience. And clinical popped up rather quickly. The problem was, even though I studied psychology for the past 4 years, I had very little of idea what it is to be a counselor. P.O. by mouth. Q.D. every day. Q.P.M. every evening. QHS every bedtime. How is it any different? QPM, QHS, it's the same thing, isn't it? Like this. QH every hour. Oh gosh. Okay. So I decided, fake it until you make it. After all, you can take on out of confidence. And the costume is essential. Or at least that's what I thought. Good enough. All right. What do we do with you?
tuck it through the neck loop and pull it through the front loop.
What?
How to tie a tie, wins or not. Place a wide end of the tie on your right. Cross the wide end over the narrow end. Bring it up to the neck loop and pull it down. Wrap the wide end behind the narrow end. Bring it up to the neck loop again and let it hang over the front. Wrap the wide end over the front of the knot.
Is you want to take the wide end of the tie in your right hand and the narrow end of the tie in your left hand. And generally you want to make the wide end of the tie twice as long as the narrow end. Each tie is a different length, so times before you figure out which length is the best, but generally you want the wide end of the tie twice as long as the narrow end.
All right.
And once you do this, you want to take the wide end of the tie and you want to wrap it around the narrow end. So notice how the wide end is in the front covering the narrow end. After you do this, you want to take the wide end of the tie and you want to take it and push it through the loop that's created by your neck.
Right. Oh, I see how it is.
It's starting to form. And what you want to do is you want to take the wide end of the tie and push it through the knot. You want to make sure that
There we go.
Straight. And now we have created our four-in-hand knot. Now you need to pull the narrow end of the tie and make it tight with your neck. Make sure everything's straight. Pull the collar over the tie.
Easy peasy. Many things happened after I started working. But in these shots, I'm just happy to finally be employed and be one step closer to clinical psychology grad school. I will tell you more about my clinical and research experience in the next videos. And for now, I just want to wish you a Happy New Year. Be healthy, be loved, and sometimes then it's appropriate. Be bold. Fake it until you make it. As always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and enemies, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.